it seems as though platform plays may be harder to start with, as they require a lot of capital, and
Yeah.
it's much broader, and the interoperability is probably much more challenging versus what you talked about, a tool that's built for a specific type of condition and then tries to expand outwards. Are you looking for more of those tools that are expanding outwards, or you try to start with the companies that are already a platform play that have interoperability, or maybe companies that have that ambition to become a platform play, but they're not quite there yet now?
Yeah, it's a great question. You raise a great point, which is no company is born a platform company. It's because it's kind of it's a bit of a catch-22, right? Investors say, well, we want you to not be a point solution. At least that's what I say. But at the same time, we all say, well, you can't boil the ocean, right? You can't do too many things at once. So it's kind of there's a really fine line that an entrepreneur needs to walk where, yeah, you're building out capabilities and you're adding to these capabilities and adding modules over time where we want you to become a platform business. But at the same time, we know you can't be a platform business from day one. So, you have to try and come up with a solution that you can sell today that does enough of what people want, knowing that you're going to have the ability to build on that platform over time and build on your capabilities over time. So, yeah, it's a tough question to answer because you have to kind of make that determination on a case by case basis of, okay, what does this company really need to be today? How much of it, especially in the seed round, how much of it should kind of be more like a point solution and how much of it should be more like a platform solution? Because, investors, we're tough to please, right? Like some of us are going to say, well, yeah, you're too much of a point solution. And for that same company, somebody else might say, well, you're trying to do too much. It's all about kind of striking the right balance. I mean, and a lot of times what we rely on is customer validation, right? Are your customers actually using it? And do they like it? And how do they speak about it? And how quickly were they able to adopt it, right? So scalability isn't just looking for companies that are, pure tech, SaaS margins, with, 80% gross or 70 to 80% gross margins. A lot of scalability revolves around how quickly could you implement the solution at the customer, on the provider side or on the payer side, and how quickly did they start using it? And you're right, sometimes you can't be a platform solution at the seed stage and then expect people to really adopt all your features and capabilities when there's only a certain amount of the feature set that people really want today. So you have to kind of strike the fine balance between being lean and nimble and at the same time kind of presenting yourself as a platform solution. It's not easy. It's not easy at all.
Interesting. It definitely makes sense and how you kind of portrayed that, because it's a tough transition to make, and if you can make that jump into a platform play, it's pretty impressive, and I think that's a great filter and starting point for a lot of healthcare companies.
Yeah, I mean, what you see sometimes, Kyle, is you'll see companies that are they've been in proof of concept mode for years and years and years. I go back to Watershed Health and BeWell. Both of those companies were in glorified proof of concept mode for years, building out the capabilities. They didn't have a massive customer base. Their customers oftentimes weren't huge dollars. But what they did during that time, maybe that 2 to 4 year period, was to really fine tune their product in such a way that it was presentable to the larger customers, right? So you get these smaller, maybe employer or provider contracts. You start building out modules. You start proving out the solution with your customers. You get them to provide feedback on what's working and what's not working. And that's where you can go from a point solution to a platform solution, is while nobody else is really looking, but people are actually still using it. You have a smaller customer base that's actually using it. And then you reach a point where all of a sudden now you land your first large payer contract. It's a pilot usually, right? It's not going to be a large, enterprise agreement, but it's a pilot. And payer pilots can be pretty big. I mean, some are small, some are big. But once you get that, you're kind of off to the races at that point. But the years of hard work it gets to that point, that it takes to get to that point, a lot of it is just kind of honing the capabilities of the platform and kind of really shaping what the company can do today, and then setting it up for modular additions from a capability standpoint in the future.